instead of all the bad things. So work on your habits. Work on how you treat others. Even if they treat you a little bit rough, it's okay. Try your best to work on the way you manage people, the way you treat them, the way you communicate with them. People mean a lot, because the hadith says, if a person passes away and a large number of people bear witness that that was a good person, Allah says we will grant them paradise based on the bearing of witness by the people for that person. Amazing. That's why they say when there's a janaza, you know, the prayer, when it has more than a certain number of people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I've forgiven this person because of the number of people who prayed on him. Do you know that? Imagine if someone had to hear about your death today. Do you think that the whole community would get up and come and pray? If that is the case, good news to you. Some might say, well, they don't know me and they don't need to know you. Allah might give you a death where they will get to know you because of that death. I had a brother, hardly known. He passed away in sujood in salah. The whole community came to pray. Why? Because of how he passed away. The whole community came to pray. His janazah, how he passed away. It's got nothing to do with known or unknown. Allah will make you known. When He needs it to be somewhere, it will be there. That's Allah. So don't lose hope. You lost a loved one, it's okay. You're going to join them soon. And another thing I want to mention, did you know that when a believer passes away, the time between the death and the day of judgment is crumpled to a few moments only, like a flash. You don't feel it. So you've died, you're in your grave, there's still thousands of years left for the day of judgment, but for you, it's a flash. For the people who are on earth, it's taking long. So the hadith says when a believer passes on, the time span for them in terms of how they feel it between death and the day of judgment is like a flash. Amazing. I can give you another example of a lower degree, but you will understand it, that of sleep. If there are two people on the bed, husband and wife, one falls off to sleep and he's snoring, okay? Notice I said he's snoring, okay? Got to blame the guys. He's snoring and she's awake. She's awake. Tell me, whose time goes by faster? You're just tossing and turning and listening to the sound and cursing and whatever. I hope not anyway. But you're thinking of different things and you're upset and you're feeling this and that and so on. And the minutes, you're counting the minutes and you're counting the hours. And then you know what happens? This guy gets up with the alarm clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, and he gets up, he says, it's already Fajr. What do you mean already Fajr? Are you okay? It's finally Fajr. Same people, same bed. One was awake, one was sleeping. This guy gets up and says, it's already Fajr. And his wife says, you mean it's finally Fajr? I waited for this for how many hours? He says, I'd like to sleep a little bit more. And what happens? He snoozes, and before you know it, the sun has risen. How did the time fly? It's because you were sleeping. The condition in which you were did not allow you to feel the time. The same applies on a higher level regarding when you've died and you're a believer. The time between death and Qiyamah is like a flash for you. So don't despair. It's not going to be long like what you and I think. We're awake. Finally it's judgment. They say judgment came so quick. May Allah make it easy for us.